Last episode we caught and cooked some fresh squid. This episode we experienced real yacht life with high highs and low lows.
The whole thing's ripped out.
Oh, this creek is cursed. After a disaster of a day, we have finally had a win.
We pulled it up, it's full of mud crabs. It's like 4 muddies. Look at the size of this thing. Oh, what the f was that? What's up? What's up? It's on the bottom.
What's the plan tomorrow, Michael?
So it's gonna blow 30 plus knots for the next few days. So we want to find somewhere nice and sheltered to just chill out and do some jobs and be out of the wind. So our friends Carly and Simon said to come up here to this creek. So we'll go there at high tide in the morning.
Up at 6 a.m?
Hopefully there's a few crabs up there.
That'll be good.
Coming into this shallow river, we were pretty stressed out and didn't film anything. But over the next 2 days we battled with wind and tide and learnt a heap about anchoring.
So we originally just anchored like nose into those mangroves behind me, and we just thought that the wind would hold us off the land. As the tide started running out, a boat just started like going into the mangroves, so we re-anchored again in the middle of the channel.
Oh, that's right, and then we tied to that tree over there.
Yeah, oh, it was such a mission.
Oh, there'll be muddies up here for sure.
But then in the end, we just went, okay, let's do it properly. We got the big anchor out from the front, the spare anchor.
Oh, look at that there.
Okay. I put out 30, then we'll put that bow, the stern line in, and then we'll pull up to 20. What do you reckon?
Want to keep 20 out?
I think so. Don't you? I don't know.
Oh, we're trying to keep it in the middle of everything, so when we get, we're still going to move side to side a little bit. We're right near the shore there. I'd go all that way.
I don't really know how to get there. And then we dropped the stern anchor and we just went forward on the anchor and we didn't set that one. Anyway, that was fine for the day, but then when we woke up in the morning, we noticed that the stern anchor, because we had obviously had too much out on both ends, so there was too much for the boat to move. The stern anchor had actually gone around our rudder, so I was like, oh. So we've learned a lot, haven't we?
What we were worried about is if one keel ended up on the bank and the other didn't. We came pretty close the first day. As you can see in these pics, we were forced to keep reversing into the channel until there was enough water under both keels. So after we sorted out the anchor, Michael was keen to get the tender's engine running so we could put the crab pots out. He spent most of the day cleaning and pull starting the engine with no success.
After a disaster of a day, we have finally had a win. So smoky. Grin from ear to ear.
So good.
So satisfying.
That was the most stressful day I think I've had on this boat yet. And all Michael's wanted to do is go looking for mud crab.
You got no bait.
We had a couple of days of stormy and rainy weather. Between lulls, we managed to get out and drop some crab pots.
What have you got in there? Some broom scraps.
Just see where the boat takes us. Like divining.
I reckon that's true. Trip away from the boat, both of us. Ah, good, it's there.
That takes a little money.
See you soon, Mr. Mud Crab.
We checked the traps a few times, but they were just full of weed. We were still having constant dramas trying to keep the boat in position, and the impeller on the tender decided to burn out after all of Michael's hard work. Morale was at an all-time low, so we made the call to leave the next day.
Oh my god. We've just been debating how crap this anchorage is. It's too much stress, too much current, and I just fixed the impeller on the outboard. We thought, oh, we'll go check the muddy trap. You know, it's probably just full of weed. We pulled it up. It's full of mud crabs. There's like 4 muddies. We can't believe it. There's one absolute giant in there.
Oh, we should film that. We nearly flipped the tail. Oh, no! One trap.
That is ridiculous. Look at the size of that buck. Oh my god, this is so good.
Okay.
The size of this one.
Oh
my god.
So we've got 3 jennies in here, which we'll release, and 1 big buck.
Oh, look at him.
He is huge. Look at that claw.
He doesn't even fit out.
Oh. Shotgun not tying him up.
Just push. Oh.
This right here, this is why we bought a boat.
Alright, so that's the Jenny. 4 paws, big body. Can't take them in Queensland, so in you go. Make more big crabs.
Pause.
Here's another. Oh no, that's a male.
It's too small though.
I think that's too small for sure. So yeah, see that's the male there with the penis. That's how I remember. The boob, the nipple, and then that one's penis. So in you go. Look at the size of this thing. So the problem is when you get too many crabs in a trap, they attack each other. But look at the size of that thing. That is a monster. So yeah, when we tip them into the bucket, I think next time we'll just try to get one out at a time, because when they're all bunched up against each other, they obviously fight. So anyway, there's dinner. How's the morale now, Jess?
Oh, honestly, this is such a roller coaster of emotions. So Michael, our first official catch and cook in our kitchen.
It is.
Or galley.
Look at the size of that claw. So you just squeeze behind here, just behind this leg here on that shell. If that pops in, you know it's an empty crab.
On there.
So we just got some salt water just from the creek, and we're just gonna throw this in the pot. When it starts boiling again, put the timer on for about 8-10 minutes. So the crab's already dead. It's been in the fridge, asleep. So just bung it in, I guess. Have a go at that claw.
Let's eat.
Yeah, let's go for it.
We're gonna have bread cray sandwiches
Basically.
with butter.
Butter,
Lots
salt,
of butter.
mayo.
Yum.
Delicious. It's so
Stuck
satisfying.
into it. How good's that? We caught it literally
Off
just
our house.
down there.
Right off our house.
What have you got on your sandwich there, Michael?
Oh, so good. Crab meat, we spent the time, picked it out of the shell.
You did. I ate.
Yeah, Jessie got her fair share for sure. Heavily buttered bread, fresh crab meat, which is so sweet. Mayo, Kewpie mayo, bit of garlic powder, bit of black pepper, a little bit of white vinegar. Oh my god, look at that thing. So good. The flavour is unbelievable. It's so juicy and sweet. Way better than lobster, for sure.
Best part about living on a boat.
The next day the wind had dropped and it was a complete glass out. The perfect conditions for a drone flight.
Look at the no-fly zone.
Oh my god.
If we were at the boat ramp, we'd be fine, but here, no good. Okay, max altitude 150.
First boat droning successful.
What's going on, Jess?
We are getting out of here. How long have we been up here? Like 4 days? 3 days?
Something like that. 4 days, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Too long. Where am I going?
Alright, you're free now. Anchor's just hanging in. Oh, the f was that?
Check the engine. Still on?
This thing's gone into it.
What has?
So,
The rope?
yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna need to get out of here. We're gonna drop the anchor again? Can you get it out? What? Talk to me. Do we need to drop the anchor because we're drifting? How tangled is it? I need both engines to navigate here, so...
Okay, so just drop the anchor again.
Drop the anchor, we don't have to stress. Yeah, go, quick. Ah!
Whole thing's ripped out.
Oh my god.
The prop up. This thing gave way.
Huh?
It's torn out of here.
Oh, dear. This creek is cursed, I swear to God. Can you, so is that off now? Or is it, oh, look at the prop. It's still gonna work though, right?
Yeah.
Oh well, let's get out of here.
Far out. Boat life, living up to its name.
Yeah.
Just when you think, oh, nothing else is going to break, something does. So that,
Still don't understand how that
where the pulley, the little eye for the pulley that pulls that port engine goes, it's obviously been repaired before. It's not very strong, so it just happened to fail, like, you know.
As I was reversing.
Murphy's Law, as you need both engines in a narrow little creek, you know, the one time you need it, that's when it breaks and it actually goes into the prop and smashes the anti-cavitation ring off it and also dents the prop.
You got a little friend on the back.
Anyway,
He's
it's
seeing us
stressful.
off. I miss you guys. Take care.
I'll be able to see him. Onwards and upwards.
Get out of this place. I swear this creek is cursed. Thanks, Simon. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, nah, it's just our inexperience.
Luckily we had a spare prop, so we swapped it out and we're on our way. But of course, the creek wasn't done with us yet and made sure it gave us one last kick up the arse on our way out the door.
This crazy little makeshift house here. It's made up of like 2 or 3 boats. Pretty awesome. It's full Waterworld style. Just squeeze the boat through those 2 little pins there. Good job.
It's like a skill tester.
It was like literally like less than a metre either side. Oh, maybe a bit more than a metre. Whoa. What's up? What's up? It's on the bottom. Yeah, so we didn't film any more of that debacle. Luckily, it was a rising tide and we managed to get the boat off fairly easy. I ended up diving on the keel a couple of days later and it was about, I don't know, 5 inches of mud on the keel, but no damage. And yeah, so we got off that one all right. Thanks for watching, guys. Join us next episode where we do an epic blue swimmer crab.
No, we're going to the Rex next week.
Okay, all right, so the one after that, we're going to Tangalooma next episode.
Oh, he really wants that lure back. want that lure? Yeah. Oh dear. Do you want your walking frame? I'm trying to do some work here.
No, don't just.
What are you doing? Why is there fishing around in our living room?
Why not? He's a big bird. Oh, look at him trying to fly away with it. Look at these two partners in crime. They just met like 5 minutes ago. And this cormorant's just scaring all the bait fish up. That long, craney looking thing. Oh.